Going back to April 7th, that night was a terrible night for all of us, and 86 cats, kittens, and puppies, and some dogs perished in the fire that night. The good news was, directly after the fire, people began to call us and wanted to know if the animals that they had put holds on had survived. And the good news was there were a lot of very happy stories, and there were some unhappy stories, obviously. We know that we had two wonderful stories come out of the fire, stories of survival. Lucky the dog, who was found by the firefighters up to his chin in water. He should not have survived, but he did. He was lucky before the fire and certainly lucky after the fire. He was adopted by Station 28, the first responders to our fire, and he is somewhat of a mascot for us and for the fire station. There was also a cat that was found 2 days later when we were going through the rubble. That cat was heard meowing, and the staff began to dig through the rubble, and up pops this little head, and it's a cat named Lucky, again before the fire and certainly Lucky after the fire. He was a cat with a lot of attitude, by the way. It was as if he was saying, "Where the heck have you people been? I've been here for 2 days. I'm dirty, I'm hungry, and I want to get out of here." And his brother TJ also survived the fire when none of the other cats in the area did. We have no idea how they managed, but those were two very lucky cats who were also adopted by a policewoman. So we had some wonderful stories come out of a terrible, terrible tragedy. After that, we were open for business 3 days later, and we began the adoptions of the animals who had survived the fire, who had had holds on them. And obviously, within a relatively short period of time, all of the animals that survived the fire were adopted and have found terrific homes. So we're delighted with that.